day one in Saint-Malo. Saint-Malo.
Ready?
Morning, guys. Day one in. Morning, guys. Day one in Saint-Malo. Technically, we've been here since yesterday, but today is the first day that we have any scheduled activities. Brittany booked a butter demo for us, so we're gonna walk into town and check it out. We just walked over. It was about a 10-15 minute walk. We're gonna go make butter.
We're gonna make butter?
We're not gonna make butter. We're gonna watch it do butter.
Oh, that's even better, actually.
And Brittany is getting us checked in. We're gonna be right here.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Welcome.
So, hi, I'm Julie. I work at Le Beurre Bordier, which is a French brand of butter. So we produce here in Brittany, west of France. Our founder, Jean-Yves Bordier, rediscovered a traditional method for kneading cultured butter. He started his business here in the shop where we are now, which is called La Maison du Beurre. House of butter, and so he was discovered by a very famous chef of Plaza Athénée Hotel in Paris, which is a palace. The chef came here and discovered the butter, which was very tasty and very smooth and delicate. So he decided to put our butter on his table in Paris, and that's kind of how the story started. Right now we have around 10 permanent butter in the collection, but we also have seasonal butters. For example, right now we are in spring and summer. We have raspberry butter, which is the butter that we sell right now. But in winter we don't have this one. And we try to launch new butter every 2 years. My role is to develop new products and also to help communicating about them. We are a very small company actually. We have 50 people working for us.
50?
Yes. 50 people, meaning 40 people working with products in the butter manufacture, and also we have a cheese ripening activity. So we are 10 people working in the office, and I run a small department which develop products. So all the recipes of butter, but also we manage the range of cheeses that we don't not produce, but we hold them. Also, when we want to develop like biscuits with our butter, we work with small enterprises like small bakers who develop the recipe of biscuits with Le Beurre Bordier for us, and so I'm in charge of this.
Do you distribute butter all over the world?
Yes, we do distribute all over the world. We are very lucky to be famous worldwide, mostly because French chefs who decided to settle abroad, like for example in Japan or in the US, came there with our butters like in their luggage.
Do you have like a personal connection with butter, or how long have you been working with butter, and why do you enjoy it?
As a person coming from this specific region of France, butter has always been in my culture. I eat butter every morning at least, on bread, salted butter obviously, because here it's a culture. I love to cook with butter. I love to try different tastes of butter. The history of Le Beurre Bordier is quite interesting. This is a small museum that Jean-Yves Bordier, our founder, wanted to have to explain the whole history of butter. So people who come in the shop can buy products, of course, but they can also walk in the museum and learn more about the history of butter and about how we make it. We decide to work with small farms which have less than 100 cows, who feed their cows with natural ingredient herbs. They go in the fields, in the fields during summer, and so they only eat flowers and herbs. Then in winter they are at the farm and they eat the dry herbs. In every shop that we have six shops in France. When people come here to buy butter, we shape the butter in front of them. We shape with pallets, with wooden pallets, and so people can ask for 100 grams or 200 grams or a kilo, and then we shape it right in front of them. He likes butter, of course, but as I told you, cheese is other of our activity, and Julien is more specialized in cheeses. And actually, this year, he won a title for cheese ripening in France. He had the third place. Yes, it's like national. It's called La Lyre. And it's so he's one of our champions.
My favorite butter, buckwheat.
Why do you like it?
Because alors tu vas m'aider avec l'anglais. Le côté croquant, crunchy. The taste of the buckwheat.
So we're gonna taste the salted, the buckwheat, and strawberry.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I've never eaten butter by itself before. It's like very salty compared to the butter that we have at home. I think one of the complaints I have about American butter is that it tastes very buttery and greasy on your tongue. I don't feel like this leaves the same type of greasy film.
There's no film at all. It's completely gone.
Very good.
Yeah.
And the aftertaste doesn't like linger forever. I feel like it kind of just melts away. The flavor doesn't stick on your tongue for a really, really long time. Yeah, I think that's really cool because sometimes you get like fake butter and you could like taste it for a long time on your tongue.
Yeah.
So you get like complex flavor. You get the butter, but you're getting like you just ate a raspberry.
Yeah.
Buckwheat is a regional kind of ingredient, so a lot of things have buckwheat in them. This butter has buckwheat in them, and then we're going to try buckwheat crepes later. It's like earthy and nutty. And salty. Earthy, nutty, salty. So I think this is a solid savory butter.
Yeah.
Cheers.
In French,
Cheers.
there is another name of it, which is sarrasin.
Whoa.
Smoky,
And
dude.
sarrasin is actually the name of
That was the
how
most
it used
confusing
to
one.
call,
The most confusing,
Arabic-
but
the Arab
I think that
people
might be my
used
favorite
That
one.
tastes like soy.
in the Middle Age.
There's a bit of a like
And
smoke to
there's
it.
something-
Yeah.
Bit of a smoke to it.
There's like a dot of
It was,
umami. I feel like it's very soy.
That would be fuego on some steak.
So this one is the seaweed. Ooh. Okay. I think for me personally, the seaweed is really very punchy, especially at the beginning, so that's definitely not for me. It's like very strong.
What if you fried some
Seaweed.
spam in it?
I think you can definitely make that work. I don't think I would eat it by itself. I would definitely pair it with something else. And yeah, I think that'd be good. I can see that going on pasta. I think that'd be really good. Like uni pasta or pasta with like a creamy sauce. The next thing that we're going to try is yuzu. Britt really loves yuzu. I also enjoy yuzu a lot. We get yuzu butter on a lot of seafood at like restaurants lately. I feel like a lot of the restaurants nowadays tend to trend towards a lot of Asian flavors. Yuzu has been used in Japanese cuisine for a really long time, so this is super interesting that it's popping up around the world in a lot of different ways. I'm gonna guess that it's going to taste like a white chocolate yuzu truffle, is without like the sugar, is my guess. Ready? You know what's crazy? When I put it in my mouth, at first I don't taste anything. Then I start breathing through it, and then you can like smell. I'm gonna say something stupid. Sense yuzu. It's really good. It's actually, I think, pretty mild. I expected a little bit more of a kick. So there's no zest or anything in there like that gives you a punch. It's just really, really smooth flavor.
Wow, that was very good.
But yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh my gosh, okay. Totally dessert butter. It is exactly like ice cream without the sweetness. So I used to get sweet cream ice cream from Cold Stone. And it reminds me of that. So it brings me back to that because there was such a strong, prevalent vanilla flavor. And it kind of really makes me feel nostalgic.
And I love good vanilla. And combined with that heavenly butter, I'm gonna need a minute.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't know why, but I want to put it in a coffee.
Oh, bulletproof coffee.
Yeah,
I want to put that in a coffee. And then I want to take a stick of it, put it in an espresso shot, and just run an espresso shot into it.
At the end of the day or tomorrow, I'm sure you will.
Is that like a thing? Do people do that?
Yeah, it's bulletproof coffee.
It's called bulletproof coffee.
It's called what?
Bulletproof coffee. It's a keto thing.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing that in the espresso machine. Cutting to the shot of me doing it. Future Clay, future thoughts. This much. Cheers. It's quite good, actually. It's phenomenal. It's probably that's now my favorite one. Out of all, for sure, hands down, that's my favorite one. Excuse me.
Yeah, that is like ice cream without the like searing tooth pain, and they have the sweetness. It's really, really good. Original salt is still my favorite. That one's so different though that I feel like it's not on the same list as all the other ones, because other ones are all like salty and savory, and that one is super sweet.
I am trying the gentleman's favorite cheese. It is blue cheese. I'm a little scared. American blue cheese does not taste like this.
For me, blue cheese is usually a hard pass. I prefer things like Parmesan or Gruyere cheese. So this is freaking me out big time. You're all done.
I guess I'm gonna have to try.
This is so different from blue cheese in the U.S.
I don't hate it. It tastes super interesting. Still not a cheese guy.
There's a lot of things going on in there. I'm not a big cheese person.
Yeah.
I hate blue cheese in America.
In America, yes, so different.
Because they smell it, and like I literally, if it's like on my food,
Yeah,
I cannot.
disgusted.
I cannot.
I'm gonna say
That's nowhere close to it. That is quite good.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
I was honestly scared to try it.
Is it like
full sent a whole piece.
I had a full set a whole piece. I regret it. It's
Oh,
just a
you-
lot.
too much?
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. It kind of overwhelmed me at first.
Yeah, a little goes a
And
long
then
way.
as soon as I let go of the overwhelm,
Somebody help me.
We just finished the butter tasting and cheese tasting. It was really, really fun. So we bought a bunch of stuff. We're also gonna go pick up some wine, right?
It's a must.
And then just like spread everything out and enjoy.
I'm not seeing any geofence. Jesus. Oh.
Sorry.
I'm not seeing.
Putting the taps in the bathroom.
You know what? Fuck this video.